Hello, and welcome to the second semi-final. This special edition keeps getting more interesting, more exciting, and how do I put it? Like it just keeps getting better and better. In some sense, let me call the four contestants. First of all, thank you so much to this contestant for joining at this hour in New York. Give it up for Kaneez Surka.
Hello.
Good
Morning.
What time is it? 5:30 a.m.
No. It's 6:30, but
6:30. Okay, cool. Then it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's Kaneez who had a very exciting quarterfinal where she aced past Naveen Richard and Kanan Gill and made it to this semi-final. With that, someone from the same quarterfinal dominated that quarterfinal right from the word go. Back in a semi-final once again. Give it up for Maanvi Gagru.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi. With that, we go to another giant killer. Had a fantastic Mela edition quarterfinal and had another amazing quarterfinal in this edition. Back here for another semi-final. Give it up for Prashasti Shantanu.
Hi.
Okay, I'm very excited.
Yes. And on that note, another someone, he beat Anirban and Vishal Dayama, and he and Sulagna came from that quarterfinal. Give it up for Shantanu Anna.
Hey.
Oh man, what a wholesome panel. Kaneez, Maanvi, Prashasti, Shantanu. Fantastic. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Wholesome is the worst way to describe quiz. Not
Yeah.
smart, wholesome.
Yeah, what a cute bunch of people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. The order will be Kaneez, Maanvi, Prashasti, Shantanu. After 12 questions, we'll reverse. Order will be Shantanu, Prashasti, Maanvi, Kaneez. Okay, everything else remains the same. First question, this is for Kaneez. It was mentioned for the first time in the 17th century when it was referred to as cheap, coarse, thick cotton cloth, often colored blue, but sometimes white, worn by impoverished people in what was then a dockside village in Bombay. This cloth was exported to England and used for manufacturing of cheap, robust working clothes. In American English, the term is used for hard-wearing work trousers made from the fabric of the same name, and in British English for bib overalls in various fabrics, either for casual or work use. What is the name of this clothing item?
Sorry, I have a question before anyone attempts it. Is it the name of the fabric or is it
the name of
clothing item?
clothing item.
Clothing item.
Then just to be safe, I'm going to say denim jeans.
Not denim jeans. Going to Maanvi.
Did everyone else think that?
Yeah.
Is it a no, wait, sorry. Is it dungarees?
Yes, comes from Dongri in Bombay.
Oh, really?
Dockside village in
I was
Mumbai.
going to say jumpsuit, but then overalls was already mentioned, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, comes from
Dangri danger.
From Dongri.
Oh, I didn't know Dongri. Oh, wow.
Dongri gives rise to the word Dongari, and it became 10 points there to Maanvi. Oh, okay. 10 points there for Maanvi, which means we go to Prashasti now. Prashasti is the order. Some might think that the date 6th October 2014 to launch a certain something was chosen at random, but that is not so. Actually, 6th date marks the number of the flat from where Flipkart operations were started in 2007. What did Flipkart launch for the first time on 6th October 2014? Okay, essentially Flipkart launched something for the first time on 6th October 2014, and it wasn't a random day. It was a dedication to the flat number where Flipkart started, which was 610. What are we talking about?
This is 2014. 2014 में मैंने MBA अपना खत्म किया था. I'm just thinking about the technology at the time. 1 second. Okay.
Technology
We
at
used
the
to use
time.
phone, but was the Flipkart app launched on this date? The mobile app?
No, not the Flipkart app.
No?
Going to Shantanu.
I don't know. They did their first delivery. I don't even
Not
know.
their first delivery. Going to Kaneez.
Is it the Flipkart, like the great sale, the mega sale, Flipkart sale?
Okay, I'll not react. I'll go to Maanvi. If a better answer doesn't come from Maanvi, I'll give points to Kaneez and close this. Okay, going to Maanvi for a better answer.
Then he said a sale, no? The Flipkart sale. They have that. It's called something. The the millions sale, the 1 million sale. It's oh shit! Wait.
आ गया सबको आ
The big billion sale.
Yeah, it is Big Billion Day. Okay, it is
Big Billion Day.
Big Billion Day sale. But I will give points to Kaneez as well because
Yeah. Because I would have,
about sale, and I don't think it would have come without her hint.
Yeah.
But the Big Billion Day sale is the exact answer I was looking for. So I'm gonna give 4 to Maanvi and 6 to Kaneez. I think sale was the more important part of the answer. So splitting between Kaneez and Maanvi, 6 to Kaneez and 4 to Maanvi, which means the next direct will also come to Maanvi. X of Maiwan is a national folk hero of Afghanistan who rallied Pashtun fighters in the Battle of Maiwan during the Second Anglo-Afghan War in 1880. She fought alongside Ayub Khan and was responsible for the Afghan victory. She is also known as the Afghan Joan of Arc in the Western world. Which Nobel laureate is named after her?
Is it Malala?
It is
Malala
Malala Yousafzai. It is Malala Yousafzai, named after legendary Afghan warrior. Malala Yousafzai is correct. 10 points there to Maanvi. And we go to Prashasti. Prashasti, this is your direct. Home taping is killing music was the slogan of a 1980s anti-copyright infringement propaganda campaign by the British phonographic industry, BPI. With the rise in cassette recorder popularity, the BPI feared that the ability of private citizens to record music from the radio onto cassettes would cause a decline in record sales. The logo that you can see on the right, consisting of a Jolly Roger formed from the silhouette of a compact cassette, also included the words, and it's illegal. Now, where is this logo without the slogan used more famously now, like in today's world, not in 80s? Something inspired from this uses this logo somewhere. Where have we seen this logo?
देखा तो लग रहा है. 1 minute.
मुझे तो बिल्कुल देखा नहीं लगा.
Man, I used to record so many songs from the radio. I had no idea it was illegal till today.
No idea actually. I'll just take. Actually, I'll pass.
Okay, passing to Shantanu.
Same, pass.
Passing to Kaneez.
Would you see it in movie theaters before the movie starts?
Not the movie theaters. Going to Maanvi.
I have no clue, but just like, is it on like a jukebox to avoid people from messing with it
No.
or something?
Okay, we'll give a hint. Start with Prashasti once again. So the reason this is used somewhere is because of the same thing, like against copyright and illegal, etc., etc. So the hint for all 4 of you is think illegal downloads. That's the hint. Illegal downloads. So where do you think this logo or whose logo uses this? If all of you want, I can add more hint.
The illegal download prevention is the theme.
No, not prevention. They are for illegal download. Opposite.
That's lovely people.
इलीगल डाउनलोड कराने वाले लोग एक तो यार मैं अभी कुछ ऐसा बोल दूंगी ना जिससे मैं सारा I end up saying things like ब्रांड प्रोडक्ट और इंसान में फर्क खत्म हो जाता है मेरे बोलने में लेकिन मैं बताती हूँ कि 1 second does it have to do something with torrents?
Good track, something to do with torrents. I am looking for a specific answer.
Okay. Oh, अरे राम. BitTorrent.
So BitTorrent is basically a protocol, right? I'm looking for like उसका कोई logo नहीं है such. I'm looking for something that does use torrent, that helps you with BitTorrent and has a specific logo also.
Something that uses BitTorrent, like the world of piracy.
Yeah.
1 second. नहीं इससे ज़्यादा मैं आपका टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करूंगी. मेरे को और वर्ड्स ही नहीं है मेरे वोकैबुलरी में पायरेसी, टॉरेंट और BitTorrent छोड़ के.
ठीक है. Okay, going to Shantanu.
मैंने ना actually अब याद, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. Is this called LimeWire? No,
not LimeWire. No. Going to Kaneez
I
now.
remember LimeWire.
Yeah.
Would you find this logo on the BitTorrent website when you have to download something? You press this to download it.
No. Prashti also said BitTorrent, but looking
No,
at
I meant like where, when you're pressing a button, press this button.
really painting a picture for you, Ken.
I'm telling you where exactly.
Okay, no, going to Maanvi.
I have no clue. The only option I have, but uska logo is like Mu Torrent or whatever. But pass.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going little bit of points to Prashti and close this because she brought torrent into picture. And since this is a 5-point this thing, I'm giving 2 to Prashti, and these points are very critical if you followed this edition.
Yeah.
2 points to Prashti and closing this. We are looking at the logo of Pirate Bay. This is the Pirate Bay. Yeah, if you see the beach में. And yeah.
मैंने तो मुझे पैसे देके खरीदी हैं चीजें, मुझे सबको पता ही नहीं है.
I have
बचपन
no
से.
idea.
Pirate Bay logo. Okay, Prashti got part points for Pirate Bay logo, which means the next direct will come to Shantanu. Shantanu, talking about a certain cricketer, it was X's New South Wales teammate Brad McNamara who originally came up with the name. It was after first catching a glimpse of his renowned spindly legs and Steve Waugh commenting in the Daily Telegraph, "You've stolen a wise legs, X." That's how his new nickname originated. He was called Y for his thin legs. However, that didn't stop him from wreaking havoc on the field. Name this famous cricketer. Basically a cricketer, and his nickname comes from his thin legs. Very famous nickname, extremely famous cricketer. Who are we talking about?
Nickname is what we know him as.
No. We know him as like the cricketer. But
So X and Y. Sorry.
if you are into cricket, then you would know the nickname also. Most probably.
You stolen Y's legs, X.
X.
Adam Gilchrist?
No, not Adam Gilchrist. Going to Kaneez.
Brett Lee.
Not Brett Lee. Going to Maanvi.
Can I guess why?
Sure.
Oh,
But why?
I thought you would say no. Kangaroo?
No, not kangaroo. Any guesses on it?
Shane Warne was never skinny, right? I don't know. Sorry, pass. Shane Warne?
Okay. Passing to Prashti.
मुझे ऑस्ट्रेलियन क्रिकेटर्स में एक ही 2 लोग के नाम बहुत पता है.
I know, मुझे Brett Lee पता था, she said it.
I know.
Is X Ricky Ponting
Not Ricky Ponting.
Ricky Ponting was also there.
and his
Oh, I
wife.
also.
White
Wife
chicken
what?
hai kya? Chicken?
No, no.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start one more round. I'll make it a 5-point question. I'm going to give you why. Why is pigeon? Okay, so the cricketer was known as Pigeon or Pidge. Okay, and he was a bowler. So think Australian bowlers, thin legs, nickname being Pigeon. Okay, and famous Australian cricketers. It's not like you really don't like. It's not like Darren Lehman or Andy Bickle or
Okay.
famous Australian cricketer. We'll start with Shantanu.
And bowler, you said.
And bowler.
Okay.
Glenn McGrath.
Glenn McGrath is correct. I'm giving 5 to Shantanu. We are talking about Glenn McGrath. Okay, Glenn McGrath and Pigeon. Okay, Shantanu got Glenn McGrath. I'm going to Kaneez now. Kaneez, Emily was an Austrian stenographer, secretary, and exchange operator. Sometime after Emily's husband reached Berlin, a famous historian wrote, the German Foreign Office procured a luxurious residence for her husband, along with a butler, cook, gardener, and an SS chauffeured car. Who is her husband? Okay, and then there's the image of Emily and husband's face, obviously is removed.
Was it Stalin?
Not Stalin. Going to Maanvi.
Subhash Chandra Bose.
Subhash Chandra Bose. That is correct. 10 points there to Maanvi. Beautiful crack. It is Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose who went to Germany to seek help for Indian independence, and that's Emily, his wife, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, 10 points there to Maanvi, with which I go to Prashasti.
Beautiful dog.
Two qualities in particular distinguish this item. Hard texture and resistance to melting happens because of the inclusion of the thickening agents salep, which is a flower made from the root of the early purple orchid, and mastic, a resin that imparts chewiness. The product salep mentioned here is really very important as it makes the entire experience taunting, challenging, and unique for the viewers. Many like to believe that this originated from the bylanes of a region called Kahramanmaras in the Mediterranean region. What are we discussing?
क्या चीज है जिसको हीट रेजिस्टेंट होने की जरूरत है
Realness है.
और च्यूइनेस कोई चीज चबाने का तो कोई कंपटीशन नहीं होता है. I don't know, I'll take just a very basic guess. Is it something to do with that skill people है वो मुंह में कुछ डाल के आग निकालते हैं जो like some substance people use. हाँ.
Going to Shantanu.
Zero idea. Please move on.
Going to Kaneez.
Is it glass blowing?
No. Going to Maanvi.
Is it like the making of that, what are they called? Those jujubes kind of things? Those candies?
No. Okay. We'll take one more round, make it a 5-point question. Start with Prashasti. So the item that we are talking is ice cream. Okay. And so I am looking from you is now
I've got it.
certain country and ice cream and the whole. Now just read the question again. I'm just looking for something specific than ice cream.
Okay. Is it that वो जो टर्किश आइसक्रीम होता है वो जो पूरा ड्रामा करते हैं उसके अराउंड वो चीज?
Yes, absolutely correct. We are talking about Turkish ice cream presentation.
That Mediterranean thing only was throwing me off. Anyway,
Mediterranean.
It's very bad, by the way. It's a very bad experience.
Yeah, even I was like, why would someone put themselves?
No, it's fun. Yeah.
I think it's for children.
It's cute. Hard.
I get triggered every time someone takes ice cream away from me.
और या मेरे पैसे लेके लॉयर लेके आऊंगी अगली बार.
Okay, Prashasti gets 5 points for Turkish ice cream presentation, which means the next direct will be to Shantanu. Shantanu, Clara de la Roja was a Mexican revolutionary born in 1890. She joined the Maderista movement together with her father, General Herculano de la Roja. During the armed movement, she was named guerrilla commander and later colonel.
Wow.
Now, what in popular culture did she inspire? So basically, she inspired something in pop culture. Okay. What do you think this person, Clara de Roca, inspired?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Wearing chokers, clearly from the picture. I have nothing.
Okay. We are passing to Kaneez.
Is it Princess Leia's hair from Star Wars?
Beautiful answer. Full 10
Oh,
points.
yeah.
Princess
I
Leia's
knew that.
from Star Wars. Princess Leia's hairstyle from Star Wars. Fantastic, fantastic crack. So next direct will come to Maanvi. Okay, again, we're talking about a certain term. It is likely that the term originated because of the popularity of the dance. Around the same time, the pattern became fashionable. So a dance and a pattern. They are the pattern commonly seen on children's clothing, toys, furniture, ceramics, and Central European folk art. But they appear in a wide array of contexts. The dance hit Prague in the 1830s made this popular, and soon after it hopped its way across Europe. Many also suggest that the dance may have honored a failed Polish uprising against Russia in 1830-31, which is why some etymologists suggest that the word that we are looking for, the word is the Czech for Polish woman. What are we discussing? What are we talking about?
So the name of the dance is the same as the pattern.
Yeah.
Polka? Polka dot?
Yes, that's correct.
Ah, yeah.
Polish girl, polka, Polish dance, polka dots.
Mm,
Okay.
not nice.
Polka dots answered by Maanvi. Next direct will be to Prashasti. Okay. It traces its root to an empire that existed between the 14th and 20th centuries, where it was the central piece of residential seating. It was first designed as sectional furniture that wrapped around three walls of a room before evolving into smaller versions that fit into the corner of a room or circular padded seats surrounding a column or pole in a public room. In the late 18th century, it was brought to Europe, where it got its name after the place of its origin. What are we talking about? What name?
I will take the most obvious guess. Is it the sofa set?
Not sofa.
Okay.
Not sofa. Going to Shantanu.
I thought.
Shantanu.
No, pass.
Okay, passing to Kaneez.
Is it? There's two things in my head, but is it a divan?
Not a divan. Going to Maanvi.
Ottoman.
Ottoman. That is.
Oh, of course, duh.
Ottoman.
Sorry.
Ottoman Empire and Ottoman chair without a back or a...
Empire.
Cool. That brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a quick look at the score. Kaneez on sale of Flipkart and 10 for Princess Leia hairstyle is on 16 right now. Maanvi with Dangari, Malala Yousafzai, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Polka Dots and Ottoman, and part points for Big Billion Day is on
583.
54. Prashasti with part points
Bye, guys.
Pirate Bay logo and Turkish ice cream presentation is on 7 points. Shantanu with Glenn McGrath is on 5 points. But remember, 2 people qualify from, so the race is still on. Okay, 2 people will qualify. The order now will be Shantanu, Prashasti, Maanvi, Kaneez. Okay. Second half, the first question is for Shantanu. Shantanu, the Laureus World Sports Awards are a series of international awards given out annually in 8 different categories. Now, there is a special category called Dash of the Year. Okay. Some of the past winners in this category are given on the right side. 2021, Maxine Sparrow. 2020, Sophia Flores. 2019, Tiger Woods. 2018, Roger Federer. 2017, Michael Phelps. 2016, Dan Carter. 2015, Schalk Berger. 2014, Rafael Nadal. Okay. What do you think? What category did these guys win a certain? One hint to all four of you before anyone starts guessing is that it's not, you don't really need to follow each sport. So it's not like very deep sports question. It's workable without knowing much about sports.
I don't know. Based on 2 or 3 out of these, they seem to be coming back from injuries or something. Is it like a comeback of the year type of an award?
Beautiful crack. This is
Wow.
full 10
Well
points.
done, Shantanu.
I only
Comeback.
follow one sport, tennis.
Wow.
Comeback of the year. Yeah, Tiger Woods was a big hint. He came back
yeah.
after many years, and tennis, of course. Comeback of the year. Beautiful answer. 10 straight points.
Wow.
Now I'm going to Prashasti for the next question. Prashasti, his name, the person you see on screen, is Archibald Dash, who was a naval surveyor and lieutenant in the Bombay Marine. His first surveying voyage to these islands in the east took place between December 1788 and April 1789, as a result of which the Governor General of India decided to colonize these islands in order to provide a safe harbor in the war against pirates. He later returned to these islands to successfully establish a permanent colony, which majorly composed of convicts. Now, the question is, what is his surname that is very closely associated with the region we are talking about, with the region he surveyed?
Okay. See the region.
Region वो islands ही है.
हाँ तो हमने region is Andaman and Nicobar according to me. Now I need to tell you the surname, right?
That is closely associated with Andaman Nicobar.
Yeah. Is it Archibald Blair, like Port Blair?
Back-to-back beautiful answers. After
But this is a good crack. Yes, I am proud of myself.
Done.
Nice.
Because I was about to say Archibald Andaman and I was like, no.
Archibald Nicobar was my answer.
Archibald
Andaman. Yeah.
Archibald Nicobar.
Very
Archibald
nice.
Lakshadweep is what
Brilliant answer. It is Blair, and as in Port Blair. Okay, Port Blair, full 10 points.
Also, you said it's mostly related to the police.
Oh, right. I didn't find that connection. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay, Prashasti got Port Blair or Blair. So 10 points there, which means the next direct will go to Maanvi. The story of one of Bollywood's first rock and roll songs is rather an interesting one. The words of the song were inspired by kids playing outside composer C. Ramchandra's music room. The kids were chanting dash 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 dash, which inspired Ramchandra and his assistant John Gomes to create the first line of the song. Gomes, who was a Goan, added the words dash dash, which was Konkani for I don't want. They kept on adding more nonsense rhymes to make it complete. Another hint, the song was later used as a title of a 1994 Hindi movie. Okay, which iconic song are we talking about?
I'm just thinking of all the games we kids play. Is it Akkad Bakkad Bambai Bo?
No, passing to Kaneez.
Okay, I know this is the complete wrong answer, but it came to my head immediately, so I'm just gonna do it. Is it what? Is it that song? Jimmy, 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 Aja, Aja.
Not Jimmy, Jimmy, Aja, Aja. Going to Shantanu.
Oh, pass. I don't know. I can't make sense of this at all.
Okay, going to Prashasti.
Oh my God, 94 Hindi movie. का टाइटल ही ये था, नाम ही ये था बेसिकली.
हाँ, जो गाने का नाम है वही फिल्म का भी नाम है.
ऐसी कौन सी पिक्चर थी जो दिमागी में नहीं आ रही? एक मिनट. हम आपके हैं कौन?
That was early.
Okay, we'll take one more round, make it a 5-point question. So, obviously, we're talking of a very popular old song. Okay, this is a Kishore Kumar song, very old black and white song. Okay, and the big hint is that the lyrics are nonsensical. So you can't think, your answer cannot has to make no sense. Like every single line of the song, like first few lines especially, have no, like there's no meaning. These are just nonsense words. And this 1994 Hindi movie is not that famous a movie. It just took the name from this movie. Although the director and star cast was really big, like really famous people. Yeah, should I stop?
Okay, so you're saying we have to think more in terms of nonsensical lyrics, or the title is actually not so much of a. It's more
Nonsensical lyrics would make no sense. Kishore, black and white, famous song.
Yes, enough. Sorry.
Okay, we'll start with whenever Maanvi is ready.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
Is it yoodle oo? Just wow. Kami didn't even feel like saying no. It's the wrong one.
Katie?
Yes, Kaneez. Yes.
Me? Oh, is it Inamina Dika, Diana Dika, Sharam Pampa?
Of course, it is Inamina Dika, De Daivanika, whatever.
This was a popular film.
This isn't so random. Yaar, it's a David Dhawan movie.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's a David
popular.
But मतलब flop तो हो गई थी guys.
Inamina Dika, that's the answer I was looking for. Inamina. So the kids
Oh,
are
Nice.
the kids are playing Ini Mini Mina Mo basically. So when
I know.
and then Gomes came and he added Maka Naka, which means I don't want, like in Konkani.
Oh,
This Gomes is a crafty chap.
nice.
Okay, 5 to Kaneez for Inamina Dika.
Fab.
And we now go to Shantanu.
Yeah.
Shantanu, in 1998, the Bureau for At-Risk Youth distributed these pencils to school children bearing the anti-drug slogan that says "Too cool to do drugs." However, soon the pencils had to be recalled and a new set of pencils was released instead. Why do you think these pencils were recalled?
I'll tell you, because in the words of Delhi kids, with every pencil you buy a thing called a sharpener. And when you use your sharpener to sharpen the pencil, the too cool two is going to go away.
Two drugs.
And drugs will
Two
be
drugs.
a
Nice.
policy by which I live my life. No, sorry.
Perfect, 10 points to Shantanu.
Wow.
Essentially, what happened was too cool to do drugs. When you sharpen your the pencil, it first becomes cool to do drugs. Then it becomes to do drugs. Then it says do drugs, and then it says drugs.
No, first it says, ooh, cool to do drugs.
Then it also briefly becomes, oh, cool to do drugs.
Cool to do drugs.
Successive sharpenings of the pencil modified the original slogans into various pro-drug versions, such as cool to do drugs.
Funny.
Worse than the Dove bottles yesterday.
Funny.
Sharpening change slogan, full 10 points there to Shantanu, and I'm coming to Prashasti now. Prashasti, your direct Herman Dash developed these charts in 1862 using alphanumeric capitals based in a 5x5 unit grid. The symbols on these charts are known as optotypes. The original chart shows a lot of letters. However, now only the letters C, D, E, F, L, O, P, T, Z are used. Either name these charts or just tell me what are they used for. I'll give you full points.
ये वो आई टेस्ट वाले चार्ट्स हैं क्या?
Perfect answer, full 10 points once again. This is it's called the Snellen chart. His name was Herman Snellen, but these are eye charts too.
मेरे तो मैं हरमन बवेजा ही आया पढ़ के.
Yes, beautiful answer. Prashasti gets a Snellen chart or like eye chart, eye test chart. Okay, coming to the next question now. This is Manvi's direct. On December 20th, 1978, Bhola Pandey of Azamgarh and his friend Devendra Pandey of Balia hijacked Indian Airlines flight IC410 from Lucknow to Delhi soon after it took off from Lucknow. There were 132 passengers on board. The hijackers, who appeared to be armed, made several demands and forced the aircraft to land at Varanasi. They demanded the release of a certain prisoner who was imprisoned by the Indian government at that time. Who was this prisoner? Whose release were they demanding?
I don't know, but okay, I don't know. It was a Dawood Ibrahim.
Passing to Kaneez.
That's a no.
Again, yeah. That's a hard no.
It was almost a nickel.
Yeah, it's like just fuck off.
Sorry, not Dawood Ibrahim. Passing to Kaneez.
A lot of respect.
Thank you, KV. Appreciate.
Was it, I don't know, Anna Hazare?
Not Anna Hazare. Going to Shantanu.
This is post-emergency, no? So this is Indira Gandhi.
This is Indira Gandhi. 10 points there to Shantanu. This is Indira Gandhi. This is Indira Gandhi. 10 points there to Shantanu. Indira Gandhi was arrested by then government, Janta government, and they were Congress workers, and they wanted Indira Gandhi's release from the prison.
They used to be dynamic back in the day. Get that shit done.
I was like, two Pandays who weren't related. Were they trying to release a third Pandey, like Chunky Pandey?
This will be Prashasti's direct. Prashasti's Myosotis is a genus of flowering plants whose name comes from the ancient Greek for mouse's ear. With the folia, because the foliage is thought to resemble mouse's ear, it is colloquially known as X. The colloquial name of the flower is X. Which disease is Myosotis aptly a symbol for due to its colloquial name? 6 points for flower name, 4 points for disease.
अब क्योंकि मैं पहली हूँ तो मैं एक सवाल और पूछती हूँ, अगर आपको नहीं आंसर देगा बताना कि ये पूरी जो टर्मिनोलॉजी और ये बात हो रही है ये इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट में है या फिर इट इज
नहीं, इंटरनेशनल.
ओके, अंडरस्टूड.
Jimmy.
Okay, I don't know flowers at all. I'll pass actually.
Okay, passing to Maanvi.
Is it plague?
Passing to Kaneez.
No, I'm guessing this is not the right
I have one
answer,
more option.
but listen to my deduction, which I thought was really cool. Is it is X, what is X? The colloquial, is it the magnolia flower and then magnolia malignant cancer?
No. Going to Shantanu.
If it's not cancer, then I don't even have 4 points to shoot for. But I'm gonna go for full-blown AIDS. That's full-blown AIDS is the disease. No.
No. Okay, going.
Full-blown. None of that HIV stuff. Full-blown.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you the colloquial name and we'll just see. I just want the disease now. So the colloquial name of the flower is called Forget Me Not.
Oh, yes. Oh. Do drugs.
ओके, सब डिजीज बताना है बस.
यार ले लो 5 पॉइंट आगे बढ़ो यार.
अब किसका है?
Prashasti.
अरे ऐसा ठीक है, इतना भी ऑब्वियस नहीं, ठीक है, बहुत सारी भूलने वाली बातें.
Obvious.
Is it no, I'm now confused between two words actually.
Yeah, I know which 2 words, I think.
Go with the first one. Go with the first one.
Go with the third.
Forget Me Not is the flower. because I think this disease deserves a symbol. I'll say Alzheimer's.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
Alzheimer. It's the symbol for Alzheimer. The flower is forget me not.
It's
Forget me
so
not.
sad, actually. Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
associated with
I
Alzheimer.
think it's a very cruel joke.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now
Get me
But
not.
the
Oh,
good
wait.
thing is you'll forget before you get offended. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not punching down if they don't remember.
Yeah.
okay. Cool. I'll just keep it simple. Give 5 to
I
Prashasti.
thought mouse is your mouse has something to do with it. Rat. My other guess was rabies or something. Anyway.
Because I see the point is, oh, sorry, disease had 4 and flower name had 6. So I'll give you 4. There will be some comment saying you should give 2 because it came after a hint. But I decided to make this, give out the 6
Yeah,
one
yeah.
and not give a hint for both.
Yeah.
By some comments, he means what I'll message him right now. Like, KV,
That's not fair.
Yeah, so 4 is fair. 4, forget me not and Alzheimer's. Okay. Now we go to Maanvi for the next question. In his 1872 book Roughing It, Mark Twain recounts his time in the Wild West. He spends part of the book describing a X he saw in his travels, and his harsh depiction of the animal may have contributed to its unsavory reputation today. He characterizes it as a long, slim, sick, and sorry-looking skeleton in one passage, and later calls it a living, breathing allegory of want. He's always hungry, he's always poor, out of luck, and friendless. Chuck Jones, the animation director behind many Looney Tunes characters, said he used Twain's writing as inspiration when creating Dash. Which animal are we talking about? Which animal reputation today is largely attributed to how Mark Twain described the animal back in the day?
Is it I don't know.
Passing to Kaneez.
No guesses.
Is it the, I don't know if this is Looney Tunes, I can't remember. But is it the coyote from Coyote and
It is the
Roadrunner?
coyotes. 10 points there. Kaneez. We're talking about coyotes.
Right.
We're talking about coyotes.
Shame.
The coyotes goes back to what Mark Twain wrote about them. And Will E. Coyote created in Looney Tunes. Okay, Coyotes, brilliant answer by Kaneez. And if you're tracking the score, the match is getting interesting with
So
every
far.
How many more questions?
last 2 questions. One is for the next for Shantanu, and then we'll see. Last 2 questions. Okay, this was Shantanu, penultimate question. In the Star Wars universe, Jan Dodona was an officer who used to serve in the naval forces of the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. Continuing to serve the Imperial Navy, he soon became disillusioned with the Empire and defected to the rebellion. He made an appearance in A New Hope, which was the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope, as the leader of the rebel base on Yavin 4, who plans to attack on the first Death Star. While General Dodona was a relatively minor character, his appearance in this movie was significant for the first occurrence of something. What are we talking about?
I've not seen.
Sorry.
I've not seen any Star Wars, but going by your question, is it a double role? Was it the first time they had a double role?
No. Going to Prashasti.
Okay.
So ऐसा ही answer है or is it related to the story of the film? I mean, it's like this.
Now I can't clarify
Okay,
anything
okay.
because now Shantanu has guessed.
Okay.
I was trying to say something before Shantanu said, but
God damn it.
Shantanu.
God damn it.
No,
Take
no.
my answer back.
That's okay. That's nothing. We'll take one round. We'll see.
Was it the first time they included like a person of color as a significant character, something like that?
No.
Okay.
Going to Maanvi.
What is the first time there was use of flashback or something?
No. Passing to Kaneez.
Was it the first time they used the green screen?
No, no. Okay.
Well, I think that's a great answer. So
Okay, so do I.
We'll,
No.
we'll start with another round. What I was trying to say then is that yes, it is something to do with Star Wars. Okay, this is the answer is the Star Wars answer. But what I'm trying to say, just like I said in the Laureus Sports Award question, that even if you're not a Star Wars fan, if you've not seen the movie, you must have, most likely you would have heard of the thing that we are talking about. Okay, so in the context of Star Wars, this General Dodonna is associated with the first occurrence of something in the Star Wars universe. Okay. Now, if all four of you want, I can add more hint at this point. Okay, so
Sure, why not? Like,
Give more hint. I think.
General
more
Dodonna,
yeah,
Then-
give more hint.
okay, General Dodonna said something which was the first occurrence.
Oh.
okay, sure. Who is it? मेरे
This is, yeah, Shantanu's.
तो एक ही वर्ड पता है मेरे को, क्लिंगॉन बोला था क्या पहली बार इसमें?
First time someone said Klingon? No.
अच्छा.
That's Star Trek, isn't it?
I have no idea. I have no idea what Star Wars is.
Okay, going to Prashti.
मुझे तो एक ही डायलॉग पता है, पर वो तो लूक के फादर ने बोला था.
Luke
I
Kenny.
think he was a big character in the movie.
That's why भाई इतना तो मुझे ही पता है कि लूक के पापा ये नहीं, इनका नाम वो नहीं. Let me just think. Okay, something he said that became something that we pass.
Okay, Prashti passes. We go to Maanvi.
Oh.
Pass.
Passing to Kaneez.
Naval Force of the Galactic Republic plans the attack on the Death Star. Okay, he plans the attack. So he said the phrase, the first time the phrase
वो देखो करता हुआ था.
come on everybody. He said the phrase attack. No one had ever used the word attack before.
Okay, Kaneez.
I'm sorry,
Pass.
No, my guess was yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem. This was
Go
very
on,
well. If Kaneez, Prashti, Shantanu, if anyone of you would have cracked this but the match still remains very tense. Okay, basically, John Dodonna said without doubt the greatest Star Wars quote ever. He said, "May the Force be with you."
अरे
He was the
यार.
first
Oh,
to say,
damn.
"May the Force-"
Oh.
So he was the first guy who said,
Yeah.
and then man your ships and may the Force be with you. Okay.
After this, many people have said it.
I think
I know.
I think Rohan just woke up. Rohan just woke up in LA. It's something
And threw something on the screen.
Yeah, I just,
What are these guys doing? हम चारों ऐसे सेम से कैसे हो गए कि हम सब How is there no popular culture junkie in this?
The second semi-final is the semi-final of Gawars.
In contrast to the first.
oh, may the force
Okay.
be
So
with
Kaneez
the
had got
force.
Coyotes, and which meant that Shantanu's direct was the last question was Shantanu direct. No one answered. This will also be Shantanu's direct. This is the last question of the quiz.
Hope it's a Star
Shantanu,
Trek.
it was the summer of 1977, during the height of both the women's liberation movement and the first jogging craze. Yet, for all the things women did normally, running in comfort wasn't one of them. So Lindhal, a graduate student at the University of Vermont, was determined to create something that she and other women could actually run in. Lindhal's friend Smith, who worked for the Champlain Shakespeare Festival, had agreed to help by stitching together a few mock-ups. So Lisa Lendl, Linda Mell, and Polly Smith finally invented something completely new and gave it a name, and that became the talk of the town. What did they create? What creation are we talking about?
This is wrong, but I'm gonna say, did they create the sports bra?
perfect answer and probably
Oh, fab.
created the first sports bra.
Wow.
Sports bra.
I was gonna say something.
I was going to say कि
First
सबके नाम
sports.
L से हैं तो कोई लुलु लिली टाइप होगा.
Lululemon.
Lululemon.
I was like, that will be my smart answer.
First sports bra. Oh god, this match was so intense. Like there was just so many things right now because all three of you were
Wow.
ekdam aisa till the last. Okay, Kaneez had 16 in the first half. In the second half, she got 5 for Inaminadika and 10 for Coyote. Kaneez ends on 31. Okay, 31.
Ooh, my age.
Both very good cracks.
So
Huh?
aged in 2014. No.
31. Maanvi had 54 in the first half. She did not score anything in the second half. Yet she not just qualifies but wins the second semi-final.
Oh, nice. May the force be with you.
Okay, so Maanvi is the winner, 54. Now we'll come to Prashasti and Shantanu. Prashasti had 7 in the first half, but in the second half, she got Blair, 10 points. She got eye chart test, 10 points, and 4 for Forget Me Not Alzheimer's. So Prashasti also ends on 31. So
Please.
before like when Kaneez guessed Quixotes, Kaneez, Prashasti and Shantanu were all on 30. Shantanu was on 35, 31, 31, 35. So that May the Force with you, nobody scored anything. And then when the last question started, in like all three of you were in the contention. But Shantanu with just 5 in the first half, but second half that had comeback of the year, quite metaphorical. Comeback of the year, sharpening pencil, changing slogans, Indira Gandhi, and finally the winning answer first sports bra. Shantanu reaches 45 and qualifies.
Wow.
Sports bra, FTW.
Congratulations, guys.
Okay, so congratulations to Maanvi for reaching the final. Congratulations to Shantanu. Once again, it's your second final. All the best. And mad shout out, first of all, to Kaneez for joining us at whatever 6:30 a.m.
Oh,
and
no,
4
no.
a.m.
It's fine. I'm awake.
Getting into her bagel time.
And of course, to Prashasti, one of the best contestants, as always, in Kvizzing with the Comedians. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Prashasti.
You guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.